Welcome back on this glorious and amazing day to all my wonderful and delightful scholars that always help me and sharpen my brain. Last week we talked about choosing clothing, and I mentioned last week that I like to choose the colors based on my mood of that moment, not that day, but that moment when I walk inside the closet. Ironically, after I finished recording, I heard a voice in my brain. It's like as if a client or as if someone that was watching it yelled at me and says, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't feel anything. And to me, I don't feel differently between one color and another color. And yes, I do understand you, because a lot of people do not feel or are not connected to their feeling. And that's a very different topic. A lot of us have disconnected in order for us to feel safe, or because our feelings were shamed and criticized as a child. So even when we're an adult, we were trained to shut off the greatest gift, or one of the greatest gifts, which is our lovely, phenomenal, and outstanding feelings. What are the other two typical things that humans constantly overthink, and after they make a decision, they go, nah, maybe something else, and that is how to spend my free time. So we have some time in our hands and we said, you know what? I'm going to do so and so. That's what you felt in the moment. And the moment you're about to execute and to go on and to actually embrace what you're about to do, you go, maybe not. Maybe I should actually, I don't know. And that is if there's nothing ethical wrong, if there's nothing wrong with what you're going to do, just go ahead, even if you made a mistake, even if you didn't calculate. Part of life is not doing things precisely. It could have been doing in your free time another activity, would have been more enjoyable. But the fact that you came up with it now, your body will reward you, your mind will reward you, your cycle will reward you. Because in that moment, you wanted to do what you decided to do. Go ahead and do it. You came up with something else, you'll do that tomorrow when you have free time. You'll do it next week. You'll do it next month. Now, we're not talking about people that procrastinate, and when they decide to do something in their free time, they go, maybe I should clean up my bedroom. That's a different topic for itself, because procrastination is just a symptom. There's something way deeper why we always push off things that we're meant to do. But I'm talking about within the realm of free time. Yes, there's 15 to 50 activities you want to do. Do what you want to do now. Go ahead and have a good time. And there's many times that I, for example, could come to a park and I look at a map and there's literally 15 places to go. I won't sit there and study for an hour and say, since I only have an hour in this park, where is the best place that I will get my time worth, my money worth? Where's the best place? In general, if I go to a sophisticated place, I prepare weeks in advance of where that place should be. But if I'm going to a trivial park, nothing special, I will not go through the map or decide to check everything out. I look around and I ask myself these words: where do you feel like you want to go? And my heart says left. I go left. Happens to be my personal life, 90% of the time there's always miracles, because the right side looked more attractive, looked more pretty, everyone was going to the right side. The left side looked like a little tiny path that there was nothing there. But I love my gut. I just love it. I should post the book over here that discusses that in a scientific way. I forgot the name, but I'll post it over here. It's a thin book all about the gut feeling. For me personally, it's miraculous. For me, that's why it's easier, because it turned into a scientific game where I come to a park, the right looks like a nicer place. It looks more attractive. I actually see everyone going there, and I see this little path that no one actually goes there. And my heart tells me, go there. And usually that's the greatest place. I would say at least 90%, maybe even 100%. So how to spend your free time? There's no right or wrong again. You can hear a lot of negative voices. Maybe. That's not you. That's the old program, maybe from the basal ganglia that just has a sort of a path of always questioning everything. Just on the moment, what do you want to do? You want to go to the left path that nothing is happening? Go to the left path. Yeah, but there's nothing interesting there and I'll walk away, I'll be disappointed. No, you won't be disappointed. Well, unless you make up to be disappointed. If I go to the left path that there's nothing going on, I'm not there for experience. My journey is the experience that I went where no one else goes. And usually I look around for the simple stuff. I look around for the moment, for the fresh air. I was never down this path in my life. Just going down a path, let's say if there really is nothing, that's everything over there. And that's totally fine. Join me next week to the fourth and final example of the daily scheduling when I want to make a schedule and I get all confused how to make and structure my daily schedule. Until then, yes, you are way greater than you think you are.